Pace setters, these are your first ambassadors, starting with Joshua Churcher. Give it up! Woo! Janice Deacon. Brand new ambassadors, Kevin Durham and Ross Bissett. Give it up for Stephen Metcalf. Jez Tromans. Woo! Sean Rice. And Jacqueline Crawford. Ladies and gentlemen, your first UK ambassadors. Give them some love. Woo! Woo! John! Tip or two on what you did to make it happen, starting with Joshua.
Wow, God, I'm absolutely blown away. I can't believe how many people are here. I'm so proud of everyone on this stage. I feel so privileged to be a part of this and for people to put their trust in me when I started. I'm 22, so I'm the youngest on the stage, I think. And really for me, how I've got to this position is just working so hard. I believe if you have determination and you want to achieve it, there's nothing stopping you. Don't put obstacles in your path. Just go out there and do it, and just go in with a leap of faith and go all in and just work hard, really, and then good things will come. I want to just do something. Can everyone who is 25 and under, who are either on the challenge, thinking about the challenge, or promoting the challenge, stand up, or if you're standing up, wave your hand. And I want everyone to give these guys a round of applause because the people that have stood up, this is the future, this is the future of the people that are going to be driving this mission through the UK and the next generation. I'm proud of them all. Thank you very much.
Come on, Janice.
Hi everyone, Janice Deacon from Sandhurst. I'm totally humbled, honoured and privileged to be on stage with these amazing people. And I owe it all to my fantastic team, so thanks guys. We had some great tips on building your businesses, and maybe I'm going to go a little bit different, if that's okay, Blake. Who's had a great day here today? Woo! Okay. So can we all capture the excitement, the energy, the culture, the belief, and the training and take it away with us? Because I hear we've got 16,000 people on the challenge so far, which is awesome. But the population of this country is 64 million. So I say let's go and get them.
Yeah!
Woo!
Hi everybody, I'm the Ross part of Ross and Kevin. I've been a hypnotherapist for the past 6 years, and I'm very proud to say that I've stopped several hundred people smoking, with them actually doing it themselves. And I'm proud of that, but I'm going to be so much more proud of putting several thousand people's lives in a better place because of this fantastic company. If I could just say something where I think why this business is so fantastic is because every person I saw for smoking, I'd say to them, whether you believe you can do this or whether you believe you can't do this, you are 100% right. With Vi, this fantastic company, that becomes a reality. You understand when that person steps on the scales after a couple of days and looks down and sees, wow, 1, 2, 3 pounds, I can do it. Then they believe. Then they believe. And by changing one person, and then 2 people, 4 people, we can change a nation. And as we all know, we are only just beginning. And if you can turn your obsession into your profession, you need never work again. Thank you.
Yep, I know I'm Irish, but I'll try and keep this brief. Well, I just want to say it really is humbled and privileged to be here on stage here as an ambassador. I want to thank God for being here as well. I really mean that. And I also just want to say as well, what I notice is what makes a difference with this company, and that is your why. But it's your why that will make you cry. I know it sounds a bit like what my bloke would say, but I'd say that again. It's the why that would make you want to cry, because that's what drives you in this business. But also knowing who in your team has a why and helping them fulfill their dreams. That for me is the real core of what this business is about. And I really wish you all the best in fulfilling all your dreams in this business.
Following on from our young friend there, Mr. Churcher, is there anybody in this room over 40? Yes! Come on guys, you can make more noise than that, make more noise than 25-year-olds. So these guys under 25 might well be the future, but for us over 40, this is the legacy. Yeah? It's our legacy. And I say that because the UK is not only the most overweight country in Europe, it is also the most in-debt country in Europe. And so many of us in our 40s and above have got questions about our future financial security, things with mortgages and endowments and pensions and all these kind of things. And I heard it said by an American speaker that people lead lives of quiet desperation, and many of us have got our heads buried in the financial sand. I don't know if anyone would relate to that. And it goes back to what John Kavanagh said about being authentic about your financial situation. For me personally, I had no choice with this. It had to work. I had to go all in. I told you about the intuitive feeling I had about it, and it was right down to the core of my heart. And it was based on the integrity of the leaders of this company. It's based on things they said. I remember a conversation I had with Nick in Heathrow. I had a question of him, and he just said, "Do the right thing. Do the right thing." And for me, doing the right thing is to build this for my family. So I feel blessed and honoured, like we all do, to stand here today. The team, you can't get here without a fantastic team. You cannot do it. And we've got a wonderful, wonderful team that have backed us, and we back them, and we love them, and hopefully back the other way as well. But I wish you, like I all said, every person in this room today, guys, you are 45 days away from ambassador if you choose it, like said. If you choose to be an ambassador in 45 days, these guys here have proven that is absolutely possible. And I wish you every success.
Sean Rice is my name. First things first. My wife Angela. I had no choice, by the way. First thing this morning, we heard from Blake Mallon. For me, it was the most powerful words I've ever heard opening any event that I've ever been to. One thing he talked about was 90% of our thoughts are the same day in, day out. But also 90% of our actions are the same day in, day out. And surely the biggest sign of being a fool is to keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. So my story is simple. I live in Ireland. Tricia told me about Visalis. Come out to the States. No, I was happy what I was at. Talk about shooting yourself in the foot, more like shooting yourself in the head. But I came over and I listened to Nick Sarnacona in Heathrow. And I made up my mind. At my age, this is my last chance. I cut every single thing I was doing. I came over to live in Ireland, or from Ireland to live in England. It's the best decision I've ever made. This has been a dream for me. Everybody can't make that change, but you've got to make some change, folks. And the other last thing I'd like to finish on, the words you use are very important. So I didn't know an awful lot of people, so I'm approaching strangers. But it's the same for you all. You're all out there every day meeting strangers, almost every single day. Just a little example of what happened to me today. There were massive queues out there for food today. There was one girl serving there. And when I got to the end, my position in the queue, I just made a comment like, "You're very busy here today. Do you know what's going on here?" And she talked about, "Yeah, some help me." So I immediately started to tell her about this fantastic company that I heard about, and it changes people's lives. And she said, "I got to do something about my health." And I said, "Would it be okay if I got your phone number?" I got a phone number.
Genuinely feel as if I've kind of snuck on here somehow. I mean, how I'm actually ending up here, I'm not quite sure. Because obviously, you know, the first few months came, you know, the past few months had a lot of personal challenges, family challenges, and ups and downs along the road. It's been a bit of a roller coaster. But, you know, looking at all the people here and everyone that spoke today, I want to maybe take a different direction and speak to the people that are sitting in these chairs thinking, can I really do this? Can this be for me? Because you know what, sometimes, especially if you've had a lot of ups and downs and all the health issues the past few years, and weight gain is one of them, and I had lost so much of who I was, and I really didn't want to get out very often. And
come on, Jackie! Woo! Come on, Jackie!
And I feel now I get my mojo back. And the mojo that I'm getting back is much more than any checks or any cash. But what really I felt my why is because sometimes when you feel so low, it feels as if you don't actually deserve it for yourself. You know it? But other people who deserve it. And if you put your effort and see all those other people and I see all the faces of people that teams, all those young people that have been down in Scotland and sacrificed so much, and if you can focus on them because they deserve it, you sometimes just sneak on stage but really don't know how to do it.
Hey guys, what a family we have here. What a family the Vi family is. It's great. Guys, I would just like to say, 23rd of December was my phone call. And some of you will have had a phone call from a friend. I got a phone call from John and Trish Kavanagh, John in fact. And just before Christmas, I wondered, was he asking for his Christmas present or something? And, that was a call saying, Steve, you need to look at something. And I've had a few calls like that in the past. But, I was searching. I used to be an auctioneer and used to be involved in fine art and antiques and loved it. But I needed something to, basically there wasn't a ceiling. Wasn't a ceiling on what I could earn, because I did believe find the right vehicle, find the right people, find the right team, and find something that you can fit your talents into. Because I can't do everything. I'm not an analytical person. I'm terrible with certain things. But I know I enjoy meeting people, talking to people, communicating with people, and just making friends. So when John told me that, I was able to go out to America. One of the big things for me was I need to see people, shake their hands, look them in the eye. I watched Blake. I spent most of my Christmas, Blake, watching you, my friend. Watching you doing the fly-in and the meetings and the things done in your office, all on YouTube. For me, my Christmas was that. I knew I found the right guys if the handshake was firm, their honesty and integrity was there. And as Ryan says, guys, we're in the direct selling network marketing industry. Be proud of it. But guess what? Our company is run like Google, Apple, all these top international corporate Fortune 500 companies. We're in it. My thing was, Tony Lasaro said, find your why. My second thing was, Jason O'Toole said, go as though your hair is on fire. And well, I'm ginger anyway, so that didn't matter. And the third thing was, Nick said, stay on message. And I'll be honest, guys, in this journey of 45 days, I've been off message, on message, off message, on message. Nick Sarnicoli said, get on message and go. Second thing, guys, visualize. Everyone here, you guys right at the back, everyone here can be on this stage, okay? We are just starting pre-launch. That's the exciting thing. We're excited. Pre-launch, okay? Wait till we go. My last tip is ring your friends. Part of my team, and a big thank you to my team. My team is made up with some of the closest friends I've made through this industry. 20 years ago, Paul Turner and Nesh, 20 years ago I met these guys, okay? New friends, Philip. Some friends won't join you, you know, don't worry about it, you can take them out for dinner when you've made your money. And the last thing, guys, somebody said to me 20 years ago, if you want to see a long way into the future, stand on a giant's shoulders. Ladies and gentlemen, we have found our giant. Okay? We have found our giant.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for your founding UK ambassadors! Step up, come in, stay on stage, stay on stage, stay on stage, step up. Can I get all the one-star ambassadors back to stage? Keep it going, guys. I want all ambassadors to stage. I'm inviting back to the front all one-star ambassadors, two-star ambassadors, Mr. David Ives, three-star ambassadors, and countdown to five-star ambassadors. I need all of our founding ambassadors to stage.
Sean,
Bring it in, Gio. They welcome to join me on stage, fellow co-founders, my brothers, our CEO and global ambassador, Ryan Flair, and Nicola. Give it up! Your founding UK ambassadors. Real quick, guys, just ambassadors. One more thing, but you guys step back for 1 second, step back for 1 second. There's one more thing. Thank you guys for having the vision and the faith to show everybody out there what is possible. You showed the UK what is possible. You're our founding ambassadors, you will forever have that story. But there's one last tradition that every VI ambassador has done and always will do before they take their ambassadorship. And that's take the ambassador oath. I'm going to turn it over to our CEO, Mr. Ryan Blair.
This oath is something very special because when myself, Nick, and Blake first got together and we came up with the title of ambassador, it was truly that. We wanted people to be ambassadors of our values, of our culture. And so we wrote this oath, and it's a great privilege to have you guys being the founding ambassadors of the UK, of Europe, and it's a privilege to be able to give it to you. So when I say I state your name, that's when you state your name. That's not when you say I state your name. Really follow along. Hopefully some of you will be memorizing this oath for when the next event comes along and you get to say it as well. So I state your name. Offer my unwavering commitment and dedication to my family, my team, and the ViSalus community. I will make myself an example and mentor for others. I will continue to represent VI as an upstanding citizen. I will embrace the responsibility of my position with the utmost respect. I will never stop in my pursuit of life, of health, and prosperity for all. On the foundation of these commitments, I proudly accept the position of ambassador.
All national and presidential directors. 45 days ago, we opened the market 45 days later. The largest pre-launch event in UK history. And 822,000 pounds on stage in bonus checks. Give these guys a lot of love. Your founding leadership team, everybody! Not a bad 45 days. Are there any future national directors in the audience? Let me hear you.